A Buddhist monk was passing by when he saw a man sitting on the edge of a ditch on a hill, crying. He approached the man and asked, "Do you want to jump from here and die?" The man replied, "You are absolutely right. I want to die, but I can't muster up the courage to jump from such a height." The monk then asked, "If you have come to commit suicide, why have you brought so many things with you?" The man was startled and replied, "I didn't bring anything with me. I have left everything." The monk then said, "Then why so much burden with you?" After hearing the words of the monk, the man looked around and said, "What else will I bring with me? I have nothing. I am a poor person. I am very poor. I have nothing to bring with me." The monk replied, "You are wrong. You are not alone. A destitute person always takes the path of suicide with the burden of grief. Look inside your mind. Look how much burden is there. The more this burden increases, the more you will catch your breath. Pull this burden from within. Lighten yourself up. How long will you carry this burden?" Hearing the wise words of the Buddhist monk, the man fell at his feet and said, "You told me what was in my heart. No one understood my thoughts and pain. You are the only one who understood me in one moment. So you are the only one who can save me from this problem." The monk then asked, "Where is the problem?" The man replied, "The problem is in my house. You come with me to my place." The monk replied, "There is no need for me to go home with you." The man asked, "But the problem is in my house. How do you solve it from here?" The Buddhist monk answered, "The problem is not in your house, but inside you. Until you fix yourself from within, you will have problems. If the problem was in your house, you would not be sitting here and crying out loud on this mountain. If the problem was in your house, then the problem would leave you as soon as you left your house. You would not have sat here and expressed your grief." The man said, "You are absolutely right. I understand your point. The problem is within me. I am very unlucky. I really don't have the power to do anything myself. My luck is very bad." The Buddhist monk then asked, "Okay, tell me how your luck is bad." The person said, "I borrowed a lot of money from my family members, as I will do milk business. But I don't have that business anymore, and all my money was gone. As a result, my relationship with my family members deteriorated. But I thought that when I would earn a lot of money by doing business, I'll stand by everyone at home." But they did not understand. They always blamed me for my failure and abused me all day long. Now I also feel that I made a mistake with them. But a friend of mine also started a milk business. But this business is going well. My family members always compare me with him. They always say to me, "Learn something by watching him. He has succeeded in doing a good business. But you are a useless fellow. Nothing is possible for you." That friend of mine also comes to my house and tells me how successful he is, how he has built up such a big business through his hard work and intelligence. Listening to him, I also now feel that I am useless. Now I am in such a situation that I have to mortgage my house as well. Then the Buddhist monk said to the man, "Don't you ever think why that friend of yours keeps coming to your house?" The man said, "Yes, I know why he comes. He comes to my house to belittle me in everyone's eyes. He wants to make himself look much better than me. He wants to prove that he is smarter and more hardworking than me. He wants me to be sad to see his success." The Buddhist monk asked him, "Are you saddened by his success?" The man said, "Yes, I am sad." Then the Buddhist monk said, "Why do you suffer for your own failure or the success of a friend?" The man thought for a while and said, "To tell the truth, one is more saddened by a friend's success than by one's own failure." The Buddhist monk said, "That means if success comes to you, you will be happy, right?" The man said, "Yes, of course I will." The Buddhist monk smiled and said, "The real problem is not the failure of your business, but your negative thinking. Your mind is full of negative thoughts. Because of negative thinking, your actions also go in a negative direction. You always think negative things." The person said, "Yes, you are right. I always have such thoughts. When I started the business, I always thought, if I failed in business, what will happen to me if all my money is lost? And thinking about this, I finally failed." The Buddhist monk said, "Then you understand that, first of all, you need to make room for positive thoughts in your mind. You are not yet familiar with the concepts of positive thinking. Your friend's words make you sad, but he always tells the truth. He talks about his own toil and his own suffering. Don't get sad. Use his feelings and your own intelligence. Think how easily you are having a successful person at your home and listening to him and about his success. Look, this bad time will pass, and one day you too will become a successful person. Remember one thing, whether we succeed or fail depends on our thinking. That's why you always have to think positively." Then the person said, "You are right. My mind is full of negative thoughts, and that is the only reason for my failure. But is it wrong to do something for the family's own people? I wanted to do them well, but in my state, they have turned away from me." The Buddhist monk said, "Actually, you always want to hear compliments from others and good things about yourself. Although every man wants to hear his praise, people want to be praised by the other people whenever they do something. If you don't hear praise, you get sad and discouraged. Then it seems that everyone is selfish. Why should I do anything for them when they don't think for me? But if you want to do something for your people, why expect praise in return? Why do you think you are doing the work for others? Do this as a duty. Appreciation is not expected in return for any work done out of duty. When a mother takes care of her child, she never expects praise. She will take care of her child whether anyone appreciates it or not, because she thinks that it is her own work and duty to do it. So you also do your work as a duty. If the words of others make you happy or sad, you can never be happy with yourself, because your happiness depends not on your own actions, but on the judgment of others." The person said, "You are right. From now on, I will no longer be influenced by the words of others. I will not do anything expecting anything from others. I will follow your 2 words from now on. The first is that I will always think positively, and secondly, I will not do anything to please others. But apart from these 2 pieces of advice, can you give me anything else that will help me when I have a very bad time? Then the Buddhist monk smiled and took out a small container from his bag and handed it to the man. He said to the person, "Keep this with you. There is something in it that will help you even in your worst times. But you will open it only when there is no other way open to you." The man then bowed to the monk and left. From then on, he followed the words of that Buddhist monk to the letter. He resumed his business and succeeded. His family also started respecting him again. But time started slowly changing. After several years, suddenly the king of the neighboring kingdom attacked that kingdom. Along with others, his shop was vandalized. Many of his family members died. He somehow escaped from the kingdom, saving the lives of his wife and child. Now he was destitute again. He had nothing now. His child was sick and hungry, and he needed money. But where would he get the money? He didn't have a penny. He started to suffer a lot in his heart. He saw that no path was open before him. He could not follow the advice given by the Buddhist monk. He wanted to commit suicide again. At that time, he remembered that container given by the monk. He opened it and saw that it contained a piece of paper and a gold coin. He read the paper and started laughing out loud. It read, "Be prepared for worse times." He started life anew with that gold coin. Dear friends, perhaps you do not possess the same gold coin as the man in the story, but you have something far more valuable, the strength of your own mind. No matter how difficult your situation may be, I urge you to never give up. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome adversity, for you have the power to emerge from any challenge stronger and wiser than before. Thank you for listening.